not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! I am the Twisted Goblin! I am a noob! I'm a noob. What is a noob? Well, it's somebody that never played it. That is very much gonna be terrible at the game because he never played it. He doesn't know what to do! That's me! I didn't know what to do when I started Dungeons and Dragons with, you know, I have this co-worker and, well, actually there are two co-workers that, like, invited me for... Well, I was talking about, it's like, oh, I want to do that one day. It's like, you wanna play with us? So I'm like, well, now that you ask, maybe I wanna play. Maybe I wanna start Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. I only saw it in videos. I only saw it in, heard it in podcasts. So my that's the whole knowledge I have. So months in advance, I made this character sheet. You know, character sheet. It was terrible. Then, you know, my co-worker / friends helped me with that. Well, helped me with the whole sheet on thing, and whole hour it takes. It was lots of information. I was like, information overload, man! Information overload! I have no fucking clue. What the hell? That all means, and what I can choose and what can I not choose. It's like he give me some stuff, and some stuff I able to work out. Eventually, after an hour, it worked out. Like, sure, I have like no idea what to think. I'm trying to make it as much as possible to what I think it would be cool. So I created Andol. Who is Andol, you may ask? Well, Andol was a character that I made because I was watching Andor. So yes, I changed one letter to Andol, and it's a half elf. It's an elf! You have lots of races that you can build on, but I could not choose all of them, so I could not be a goblin like I wanted. It's like he's like that could be a little bit harder to do. I'm like, well, if that's a bit harder to do, I don't want to guy. It's his first time also. He's a noob in being the master, you know, the master behind the guide master. He has to guide the whole story and do the whole fucking story. He has to do that! That's one thing, man. That's also a whole more shebang. He has to create a story. He has to, well, he has also a story where he has to base on. There are some rules. There's like lots of more coming with that. I'm not ready for that at all. I'm a noob! I'm a noob. And this noob is just the sheet is already confused enough. He doesn't need more confusion. He doesn't need more. So, with the knowledge of being a pirate elf, I was like, okay, we're gonna go into this. I had to drive there, you know. I had to drive there to somebody's home to get there. So I went there. It was not so much out of the way of the things that I don't know. It's like, okay, a little bit over there, a little bit more over there. All right, I got ya. I feel ya. I know where we're going now. We're there. We're there. I get the dice from my friends, you know, the dungeon master. I get his dice. Apparently I need two kind of dice. I'm like, one dice is not enough. One dice is not enough. Well, two it is. So I was not. Then there was the girl that I also worked with, you know, a girlfriend of the dungeon master. So she's a barbarian. An orc barbarian. Then the other two, I forget actually what they are. One was, I think, a sorcerer or something in that Fidel of sorcery stuff. He had some sorcery powers, could do spells. Then there is the other that was more an attacker. So yeah, that kind of thing. I'm not really 100% sure. I kind of zipped out for some seconds. But anyway, so the four of us had to go. I also kind of zipped out of my mind the first 5 seconds when we're stranded. Somehow I got to the island. The rest got also to the island. We were now at the beach. Not sunbathing, but we were there in the beach. Well, in the story, we were there in the beach. On Dungeons and Dragons, we were there on the beach. So I'm a pirate. I'm trying to have my shit back. I have courage like hell. If somebody challenges me, I will do it. So I was on this island. So we're gonna go. The story starts to go. But then from behind us, I was the last one. I was like, you know what? I'm a rogue. Half elf, pirate, sailor. I'm gonna stay at a little bit on the end. I'm gonna let the rest do that. I mean, there is a barbarian. It makes sense that he has to go first because he's not a barbarian. So go on! Go on, girl! Yeah, let's do it. So she goes out. Of course, the attack comes from behind us. I was like, what? No! No! Behind us! Ah, fuck. What are they? They're zombie sailors. But I was like, you know what? Let's call them Jack Sparrow zombies. So they all look like Jack Sparrow as a zombie. And they were like, so coming at us, trying to rip us apart. But I was like, you know what? If this gonna be, everybody was like, what we're gonna do? We're gonna run, we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do. I don't want to be the first one. I was like, I'll be the first. I was like, we're gonna attack. And I take my bow, because I had a bow apparently, and I had arrows, and bang! Bang! Right in his face! I did some damage, but not much. So, that was the first time I was dry. I had no idea which fucking I had to throw, and the whole fucking game, I keep forgetting which one I had to throw. I was very confused about that. So that thing I still don't have in my mind of which one I should do, but I find out with my daggers, it's the triangles. That's the only thing I kept in mind. The rest, forgot from time to time. Anyway, so we have this board now. We have the thing. We're at the sea. We're gonna attack it. That's one that I attacked. Now with the battle situation, we are attacking. Like that one attacks number 2. The other one attacks number 3. Mine seems to be being alive, the one that I try to get. I try also like, okay, I'm still here. The number 1 doesn't seem to do anything right now. I'm gonna attack number 2. I do my bows, and we attack number 2. This was my first battle. Like there were 3 zombies, and every time the zombie going down, he went back up. I was like, oh come on, he's back up again. Oh my god, he's back up again. That one is back up again. All right, well, fuck it. We're gonna attack it. I go also at the second one. I start attacking. I think I did it with my daggers. I'm not really sure anymore, but I did something with my daggers on some point. Could be this, but either way, this one finally goes down. Then there's the third one. Where are they? I don't know in specific order. I'm already tell the story. So like we are taking it, the last one, the one that I kind of think we missed a few, we had a few, but eventually he went down too. But he stand up again and down. I'm like, this is so horrible. It's like I attacked this one, and this one laughed in my face and kept attacking me. And he was pissed a little bit, but you know, this zombie Jack Sparrow keeps attacking me. I keep on rebelling. But we got to it. Some guy from our team, you know, a little bit of damage, but I was fine. So we was like, all right, let's go to victory. So we went into this town, find a little bit of information, and everybody was around us. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sneak away. I don't want to do that too, but more came too, so they cannot do that. So I just sneaked away, went on the roof, get a drink, because, you know, it's our story, we tell the story. It's like, he tells the story, the companion story, we can do some side, trying to explore things. I just sneaked away. I was like, I'm a rogue, I'm a pirate. I want to do pirate stuff. I'm here to have a ship. I'm here to get money for a ship. That's my most important thing I want to do. I'm very I'm not gonna save some people. I did do that, but I was like mostly for my self gain. It's like I need the money. I need to get my ship. So I kept going there, and then they took somewhere down, and somehow we ended in the smith that we could buy some things. I had 2 arrows that I forgot to pull out, so I bought 2 arrows after I came down from the thing. So, and then we also find out about the lair of the dragon, and the dragon is the one that created this island, because of course, because it's fantasy world, a dragon has to create something before it destroys something. Or the other way around. Whatever. As a dragon created this island, everybody seems to worship this in this island. So I was like, oh, that's that's fun. Why can I find stuff for my ship? Can we sell this dragon? Can we do something with this dragon? They're already dead, so there was nothing. We also went to another side quest where an old man was. An old man trying to talk to us, trying to say stuff. There's always an old man in a fucking story. And this old man didn't have dog, but most of the old men have dogs. This one didn't. So he talks about another quest that we are going to do. There's now 2 quests. We can go to the shipyard or to this hole and give the thing. So I was like, okay, the shipyard sounds like a very interesting thing to do. I'm not particular. I like the things. So I was like, you know what? The shipyard sounds awesome because there's ships and we can keep everything we find there. That's alright. I blacked out after this. Like I thought maybe there was something more that we get from him then, but we didn't. We went to the shipyard where every ship seems to go, and I was like, you know what? Even if this seems important because my ship, I'm gonna have a ship one day, and that ship, I'm very much like was the one person that kept pushing into it that I was a pirate. I didn't make any of our team forget that I was a pirate, that I wanted a ship. I was like, okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna have our everything is like maybe there's still a ship. We went there. There was the guy, where was the sorcerer thing. We didn't have a healer. That's important later. It's like we went through the shipyard. We looked around. He found a kist with a lot of bucks on it. He kept the money. He kept the money for ourselves. He didn't share it. He didn't even ask if anybody wants that. I mean, I wouldn't, but I'm a pirate. My kind of thing. You're not on my boat. You don't earn the treasure. You're just here, somebody that's along around with us. You're just here, because this island has fucking zombies, and I don't want to die alone. So yes, I'm a little bit on a team. But that's our circumstances. So we're in this shipyard, graveyard shipyard. We're looking around, and I find the ship. We're drowning. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna there's underwater. There's this chest underwater. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna open this chest. I swim down, go open this chest with my fucking lock picks that I can do because I'm a fucking pirate rogue. I can do this, and I did. I open it. I had this elf shoe thing going on. I was like, that's fun. I can be even more stealthy with us. And I had money, $50 or something. That made my total to 21. So I had that money. I had some money. I had now some more money that the other guy had. So I was like, the whole time I was like, should I have a sleight of hand? Should I do the sleight of hand with, one of my teammates? But then I was like, that sounds so interesting. That sounds like an interesting thing. But also, I don't want to be left for dead right now. So, I'm not gonna do it yet. Then a harpy shows up. I mean, there was also a golem that shows up earlier. And I got some hit points by that. But we had things going on. There was some hit points. There was some little things that seems like, there was another zombie. There was so much zombies that I was like, do we get something else than a zombie? We did. When we got in the golem, we get to the golem. One of our friends in our team a little bit, he almost got eaten by it. The barbarian, she was like, should I save her or should I attack her? Should I save her or should I try to attack her? I mean, we didn't have a healer, so even though someone saved her, get her out of the thing, out of that so he's still laying down, and we could not do much with him right now because we have no healer. We're all thinking we have a sorcerer-ish or whatever, a warlock or whatever he was. It's like we had him he can do some magic spells from far, and I had arrows and 2 daggers that I used right now. I tried to kill the zombie. Sometimes was missed, sometimes were hit. Always forgetting which was for which. But either way, we done it! We had done it, and now we're moving on. We done it. Then there was this golem. We killed it. Well, I actually didn't even pray. I was like, I wanted to go. I want something else that the Jack Sparrow zombies, because they keep on coming back every time they fall. They come back up. It's a fuck. Stay fucking down, man. You're harder. I was like, oh come on. I want Jack Sparrow zombies. Stay down. I'm down with ya. It was fun in the beginning. Now got tired of it. Stay down! That's why we get a golem, and I didn't even anticipate. I could not even anticipate. I wanted to kill them, but I couldn't! I wanted, but I couldn't! Because somebody had to do the zombie, and they were busy. He was out of the way, the guy that was dying, and we defeated it. Then we get him up. I think he got a healer, or we got a boost of 50 plus or something. We had a magical boost from out of nowhere. The gods gave us the blast, and the master guys gave us something, and we went up the deck, and a harpy shows up. A harpy, and she's in Nicoletta. We picked some stuff of it too, but I was like, I'm not gonna give that up. I'm not gonna give this stuff to the harpy. I have new compass that we have to bring back to this old man or whatever. It's like, I'm not gonna give it back. I'm not gonna give that back. It's like, whatever you guys do. Somebody tries to suspect getting the harpy to our side, but this was a boss fight. So even though it didn't worked out for him, that part, we had to fight it. I almost died this time. I had like 2 health. I was like, oh my god, my health! My beautiful health! It died. I was almost dead. Almost. But not that really! Oh, I got a beep. Ooh, that's irritating to have right now. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore the beep and keep continuing the story that I had done today. Oh, it's gone. Great, because it was weird. Anyway, so we had to defeat his harpy. I tried to do my daggers. It kind of got wild and it tried to escape, but I was like, we're not gonna let that escape, right? I mean, we fight it. I have only 2 health. 2 health! Oh, the humanity. That thing will pay for that. I'm a pirate. I need my ship. And we defeated it. We defeated it after a while. I tried to do it with arrows. It didn't work. Got to like a few misses but we had it. We finally had it. The boss was dead. The world, well, it was not safe one because we had to go back. Then we had to get our this compass or something. Had to put on the grave now, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. People do want to, I'm a pirate. I'm thinking about myself, about the money. I want the ship. I want the money for that ship. What if, people just give me the money? And I need for today, or I keep it for myself. I was like that. But they tried to convince me that it was the right thing and that there was something benefit for me out of it. I didn't really saw it when I think about it, but I was like, fine, we're gonna set it on the grave. We're gonna do it. So we set it on the grave, the stone, and everything, all zombies went poof, poof, poof. And gone! And the curse was lifted. But this is just level 1. This was level 1 thing. Yes, we could also have to go into cave. We didn't do that. But this was pretty much the end of the thing. End of our first campaign. I will not campaign because this story is still going. This level 1 of it. And we were now level 2. Some things come to our sheets back. With me, not that much. I was like, oh, good. Because that's like the hardest part, the whole sheaf. There's so much going on, and I don't even know everything about it. Because I'm still a noob! I'm a noob! I still don't know the dice, which dice is for which, even after 4-5 hours of no, 4 hours and a half or something about this. But then I went into my car, went home, where it is very dark on the streets because we need apparently to save energy because war. Anyway, so that was my first experience, my very first experience on a noob, doing Dungeons and Dragons with some master guide, a guide master that does it, you know, also for his first time but not the game. He already did this. Then we had the other 3 that one did it once, the other I'm not sure, the other like I was the most newbie in the noobs around, so I liked it. It was my first experience for this, and I made this video mostly. I made this video so I can, you know, I can keep it in mind, the story, what's happening. I may be wrong about some little details here and there, but I think you know, it went well. The story sounds fun. We're still having things to do, even though we lived one course. That thing is not over. The story's not going. Just like this fucking thing is coming back. So weird. Oh, now it's gone again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about me talking about my first experience with Dungeons and Dragons. How this like we had them bored. It didn't always go out because they tried to go out. We also had them break, you know, in the middle somewhere to get, you know, to have to go to it. We also had lots of candy and lots of other stuff. I mostly eated my own candy. Nobody seems to like, hey, yeah, can I have some? I mean, there was the whole meaning that everybody picked. I also had Fanta with me. I was the only one drinking that, so you know, the whole thing was mine. Apparently they're drinking, you know, everybody seems to have their own stuff with it for this. It was by somebody's home, very beautiful house, but you know, it would not be myself. Feel like that it seems like a whole cool house, beautiful house, but it's like, it doesn't have that feel, like personalized feel that I always like for myself. Like this! Whole skulls. Making it more gothic. I'm even making it more gothic than it already is. It isn't that much gothic, but still, it's gonna be much more gothic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I want to thank all the D&Ds that way we did are my team to do. But I would thank you more if you just give me all your money so I can have a ship and get the fuck out of there. I want my ship and I want a crew, so maybe you can be my crew, you know. If you give me the money for it, you could be my crew. And we can fire over the sea because a pirate's life is for me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for playing with me, the ones that, you know, did. And to stick by me, even in confusion and in combat, because I was really thinking about leaving it all behind sometimes. But anyway, I have even a moment that I actually stayed behind. I was like, yeah, you can do that. I'm just at this desk, staying here. I had that moment. We talked then an hour after, still before we all went home, but still, was fun first experience. I thought there would be more information and too much information. Again, like the sheet was like all that information. I thought there was gonna be more of that, and I would be like, oh, I'm gonna be so much confused. I'm gonna be so much confused that it's not gonna be fun. But the good thing was there was not that much more information. But you know, this is I was on level 1. This is level 1. This was literally, now we're level up, so that's gonna get harder. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're asking if I'm gonna play it again, I'm gonna play it again till the whole campaign. The whole thing is out that we're now playing, and that's gonna take a few months. But when that's out, maybe I'll do another video. Maybe I don't. But as a noob for this game, it's better than expected. The sheet making really gets you to step back and like, is this game for me? Because this is a lot of information. This is way too much information. I'm like, not sure if this is for me. But you know, after playing it a little bit, it feels like more easier to do. And I'm making a video out of it makes it so much easier too, because you have thoughts. You can think about it. You can get them on a screen, and if you have to come back, you're like, I have a video now that I can tell that I had told the story so far that we did. Anyway, I'm Andol, the half. A pirate life is for me, and I did the pirate life, and I liked it. I really liked to be the pirate. It was cool. I really kept pushing that pirate stuff to its bitter end. Like, yeah, I'm a pirate. Yeah, I kept doing this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. And see you guys on my next videos. Bye-bye. Bye.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.